Alongside me is Johnny. Enzo the Big Mac Macronelli, an Italian that fights out of Swansea, United Kingdom. Here comes Dimitri Bivol, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world today. He's as humble as he is dominating, the light heavyweight champion of the world.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, hailing from Swansea in Wales, here is a cruiserweight world champion, the very popular Enzo Big Mac Macronelli. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Kyrgyzstan by way of Russia, presenting the acclaimed light heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Dimitri Bivol.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. He threw a punch and just got countered. And now Dimitri Bivol is dazed. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
There's a counter shot. That hook is carried away. He misses with that straight left. Misses with the straight left. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Macronelli got caught. In that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Nice. Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can.
And there's the bell for round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Macronelli. They've avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Dimitri Bivol goes down. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove. And down he goes.
A shot from the gods took him out.
continue.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
The jab, it doesn't score. How about that time counter shot? Macronelli might go down here. And right back into the fray.
What court sleep is on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Bivol in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Completely. Get your mind back on the job. You stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back.
There's the bell to start round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
It's bombs away. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. We've never seen Bivol hurt quite like this. What's going to happen? Bivol is on the canvas. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
That right hand, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. It worked. Good work at that kid. That jab's looking everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Don't worry about that. Hey, work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid.
Back at it in round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Not good news for Matt Granelli. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not. Hold that thought! Matt Granelli got caught. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Matt Granelli might go down here. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Those counter punches have to hurt. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Very close round. Oh, right there. Oh, what a shot. Dimitri Bivol in some serious trouble here. Let's talk about Matt Granelli in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
What's he doing? Come on. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah? Instead, go back out there.
Here's the bell to start round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Oh, Bivol now, stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Dimitri Bivol now. He's in some trouble. He's got to find a way out. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught like that beginning...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. We've never seen Bivol hurt quite like this. What's going to happen? Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Matt Granelli in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Right, good work. Doing good, kid.
This is the beginning of round 6. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You on that?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Good, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's not ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Hook was off target. Oh, and the Big Mac is down. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight?
Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
Absolutely crazy.
Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to get back out there. I need you to round. You stay focused.
Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a golfer. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Got out of the way of that right hook. Oh, Bivol now stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And down goes the Mac. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there buckled him.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five,
back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long?
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Macronelli in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that.
Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get you with them bad. Go again.
There's the bell to start round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Incredible work rate. Good counter punching. Macronelli. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. Enzo couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Ooh, what a shot! Dimitri Bivol! The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.